Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Hotel Architect. Today's beverage is a very carbonated and nice and chilled. I won't say the name of the branded beverage, but it's named after a heightened tract of land as well as small droplets of water. Either way, welcome back to Santorini here in Hotel Architect. And previously, we were doing a bit of a preview and building, I was going to say this hotel, but to be fair and to be accurate, we didn't build the majority of it. We started off with a lot of this. Now, obviously, we have made hopefully some improvements, notably in the AC, in the gym. We then put some more stuff in the rooms over here at the back. We then built the bar as well as this room, and I just remembered I also put a surf simulator, wave machine type thing, and the golf simulator in the front because I don't know why. Anyway, we put all these in, and it was working out quite well. And I thought, if nothing else, it's probably nice to, well, I wanted to play more of it, and maybe just get this completed, this level, if nothing else. So, to-do list 3 of 4, and we have to get the first guest review from a brat. Now, that's going to be hopefully not too difficult, but let's see how accurate or not that statement is. Let me just unpause it for a moment here, and I'm going to go over to our new room on this one here, and we'll click on that one and we can see we do have a guest that's checked in. That's Hamera Beach, and they are a sunbather. However, to get a brat, we have most of the ticky boxes ticked, however just a couple that we haven't. So we've only got for this one, it says requirements is 4 stars out of 5. Now I assume that means the room rather than the overall hotel, but I'm not too sure. The fun's in finding out. And then it says body wash, we need premium. Now that was a surprise to me because that means something else. That means like when I read body wash, I'm thinking like a product that you use rather than what it actually is, because I had to sort of Google it, and it was basically you have to get the showers and bathtubs and things like that and improve those. So let's work on that first. So over to upgrades here, and I'm going to go with the premium bathing, and I'm going to demolish both of these. I'm going to delete all of the items in here. We will obviously have to improve things. Let me go ahead and bring in some builders. I'm only going to get the 2 there, and we can see the vehicles coming along with our supplies. And no, it just continued on driving, and there you go. And whoa, okay, how many did I get? I thought I only got the... Oh yeah, the middle one is about 8 workers. Okay, I certainly don't need them on staff permanently, so I'm going to quickly get this done and then go from there. Although, while they're on the premises, should I start building the upper floors? I mean, I guess I could. It's going to take a little while to do, though. Anyway, over to structure and materials then. So I'm going to place some materials in this corner, and that should do for now. Over to items, and I'm going to drop this filter to the bathroom, and we can see we've got hopefully some premium stuff. So that's is that the same as before? That is pretty much the same as before. Now that one looks a bit more premium now, doesn't it? Okay, so we can change the style of it. I like actually I don't mind the default one, so we're going to go with that there, and then we're going to put in this bathtub here. It's a nice and round one, and then we also need to put in some sinks, although I have a feeling that one is the same as what we got rid of, I think. Okay, I'm actually going to change it to maybe a dark wood colour type of thing, or is it like a solid black one? That base in there. You know what? I'm not actually a big fan of the wood. I'm gonna go with that one because, well, that's what we have to do. Towel rail will go in as well. Looks like you can place it where the bathtub is, so that's all handy. I will go with what's the best toilet? Does it actually give me a rating? 0 rating. That's 1. That is +4. That is +3. That's +6. That's +3 as well. So I'm going to go with this toilet here. Actually, I'm going to change it up to having sort of that colour maybe. Yeah, why not? And do we need a towel holder? We don't, but I'm going to put one in, and putting it there is that's just more of an aid to getting up and down. Okay, let's see. Do we have to put anything else in? I don't know. Let me just go with that. We'll see what the workers do with all of that one. And while I've got it paused here, I'm going to go to structure and to foundations, and I'm going to build the foundation up the top here. And obviously, naturally, I will go ahead as well and go to delete and to delete everything, and then get rid of all of that. And that's spent all my money. Okay, so there's the end of that chat. I hope that's not going to go horribly wrong. Yeah, cash flow is obviously ongoing. It is a thing, but we do need to be careful on that one. I'm just going to. I could get a loan. Let's have a quick look over to. Actually, opportunities. Could we bring in? I could bring in some abandoned cars or a shipping container. The radioactive waste. I don't think I'm going to bother with it. Once placed in the property, it will generate an hourly income until you remove it. Okay. I mean, where could I put it? Could I put it like in the corner or something? Does it? I mean, how would it affect it? It says minus 99 of this sort of diamond rating. I'm going to assume is that a global rating? Not too sure. Either way, I think yeah, I don't fancy. I call me traditional maybe, but you know, I don't actually like toxic waste dumped out the front of a hotel as a rule. So you know, we'll see. Although I've stayed in some places that are probably worse. Anyway, let's go to financial overview, and you can see we have got a little bit of debt there. Okay, we can go to our offshore savings and pick up that one, which is fine. However, I'm aware that we were minus 9,000-ish, and now we're just minus 5,000. So actually, within the sort of half a day that we've had, and why is that not getting? Why are they not building that? Are they doing upstairs first? Is that their main focus instead of putting in this? They're actually doing it now. That's fine. That's actually pretty good. So this is perfect. It is rated very, very well. Okay, so. I can see that we do need some more stuff in here to cool people down, so we will put probably some air conditioning in there. But it is rated now at a body wash premium, so that's what we were aiming for. We are having a critic come in 1 day's time, and maybe it is the star level that we need. So yes, maybe we do need some 5-star ratings. No, it's only 4 stars, isn't it? Brat's is 4 stars, upper crust is 5. Okay, but we're not aiming for that. We're aiming for the Brat, which is an interesting name for for these guys. I don't know what the official name would be, or type of customer. Maybe you've dealt with them if you work in the hospitality industry. But anyway, we'll try not to judge. Let me go over to items, and I'm going to put in some aircon, and yeah, that would absolutely freeze your knees off. I'm going to put it in, and as someone who does not cope with temperature, well, heat well at all, I would not mind that in the slightest. Anyway, I'm going to remove our workers because there's no reason to have them on site if we're not going to use them. Obviously, we have built upstairs here, so I can pretty much do a copy of this. I would very much like a clone tool. I don't know if one is planned or whether it's in the game and I've just not found it, but yeah, whatever. We are on to... Hang on, what? We were on positive 1,500 and now it's just went to minus 3,000. Oh, I could pick up a new loan. It was 60,000 and now it's 35 because it's a local mob. Okay, between getting loans from a local mob and bringing in some radioactive waste, I'm not really too sure the focus on this one. Anyway, like I say, we are aiming for hopefully a decent star rating. We are wanting. Well, there's a couple of people that are saying that the body wash was a bit of a problem. Okay, I could go. Oh, look at that! We've jumped to 16. How has that happened? I apparently don't understand funding. Let's go to upgrades here, and what else can we get? We can get a dishwasher, we can get increased staff limit, we can get large washers, we can get, what's this, increase our cash limit. You know what, I don't think I really need anything, but it's not really about needs, about want. And we've got a cap. Get your staff to a level up 25 times. Okay, fine. Gastronomic expansion. Okay, what are we serving? Let me double check the restaurant, as some people say. We've got pea soup and we have a salad. Okay, so I do want to attract the brats, so I'm going to have to maybe do that. So let's try, and I'm going to pick up the gastronomic expansion, and that means I can get another menu, another item on the menu. So Swedish meatballs or oysters. And let's just put in the Swedish meatballs. So it does increase brat, and oysters I'm going to do... yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, however, it is missing something. It is missing a seafood tank. So I'm going to pick up the seafood tank, and I have no idea where that's going to go. Right, that is potentially a problem. Okay, I could probably put it in this corner. However, I'd have to remove or just move the bin. Is there anything else I can get rid of? I can probably get rid of maybe one of these. No, maybe that's... It's just the wrong size in every which way. I could extend out here, maybe. Yeah, that would, however, not be overly fantastic. Let me go ahead and pick this thing up and place it in... well, wherever I put it, it's going to be wrong, isn't it? But let me put that there. And what's all this? What's all that there? Is it just the? Oh, it's just the effect. Okay, kitchen bench and kitchen bench. So I'm going to get rid of this kitchen bench and speed it up. And I obviously will need to hire in some workers, so I'll do that now. And that's now been removed. And now we need for this one. I think we need this about there. Is there any particular direction? I don't think there is. So that should be fine, and everything is now in. Okay, that is what we want. Let me see then. So, I'm going to keep the staff on site because, well, I might as well. And is it possible for me to... Oh, no, okay. I was going to say I was going to go through these other rooms, however, and upgrade them, but it would require basically, you know, a full rebuild, so there's no real point in doing that. Let me go over to this person. These are the Alexa Paulazer, the critic. Okay, they're currently at... It has a HP meter. Let's go over here and check out the drinks menu. And what are we not attracting? We are attracting brats, sunbathers, and backpackers, so that's all working fine. Let's just go upstairs then, and I'm going to build this room again, so we have more chance to bring on board people. So it's going to be where is it? It's going to be structure, is it? No, it's going to be inner walls. And I believe it goes along here, but I'm just going to keep double checking. So it's there, and yeah, there's a gap of one. So basically, it's along like that, and well, that just doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is right. It's just, yeah, it looks a bit wrong. So, all right. So that's going to go along there. That's going to go along there, and it's a 3x3 this bathroom. So we'll do something like that, and then I'll put the doors in. Actually, what I'll do, I'm going to have this area. Maybe split up again, so we'll have that, and then this can be a really big room, and then this can be the bathroom. It's quite a large room. Can I get... If I was very careful, I could probably get 2 rooms out of this one, but I'd rather overdo it than under, because obviously our only real goal at this stage is to get... should I put that there, right opposite? Yeah, why not? Yeah, my only real goal here is to get the first guest review from a brat. So that's what we're aiming for. So let me just unpause it and let the workers crack on. I only have 2 workers on site, so that's a thing. I don't know if we need to get in some more. I'm really not too sure. I just saw that George Handyman level up. And yeah, they're now level 5 maintenance person. Okay. See, the workers are going up the stairs, so that's all good. Up and down the stairs. Alright. This area naturally will be opened up, and like I say, this will probably be cloned on the other side. I don't think I need any more restaurant areas. Obviously, the thing with this, because we started with... It's not a sandbox thing, we just started like this. Being given a lot of it, we sort of have a finite amount of space available, so we have to be conscious of of all of that. Anyway, let me just go ahead and max speed this out and let them crack on. I will obviously be putting in some floors and walls and such. You know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to sort of go with copy that, and that goes in there and in there, and then we're going to do, again, using the pipette tool here, which I find very, very useful. All good there. Then go down, pipette, and I'll say that one, and then it's all in here like so, and then there's me, again, pretty much out of money, because everything's expensive. Alright, fine. Obviously, we're not spending a lot on the building costs, just because we only have 2 of the workers on site. Speaking of on site and people, who have we actually got? Let me go with guests. We have 4 backpackers. We will claim have at least 4 hotel stars. We've been given, yes, critical review of 4 out of 5. And let's just see where our... Shall I see where maybe our weaknesses lie? Well, apparently the gym is top tier, and the refreshments, good, personally. That's all good. However, seating is not very good, and it's the item tier that's letting us down. Okay, so we do need, in the long term, to improve our seating arrangements. But we've got 4 stars, which means we can get... Yes, there you go. Look at that. So that's now enabled. And brats can go here, so we need our first rating, so that's good. That is very good. What I'll do is go to upgrades, and I'm going to go with premium seating, and I'm going to place some premium seating around the hotel, mainly in the corridors and such. We've got like these sofas here. I'm going to delete these sofas, so we'll remove those. We'll drop down to the first floor, and can I get seating in here? Filtered by... Can you filter it by seating? Dining tables? Common. This is the seating here. Okay. So we had previously that sofa, but there's this new one now, which is plus 10. However, the sort of pink-looking one, not a big fan of. But I think we'll go with... Maybe should we go with a cream sofa? Because that's what you want in a hotel. Things that stain easily. There we go. So let's put those in. So that's all good. We probably could put some more in there, but that would block access around this part. So that would not be ideal. Let me go ahead and go to... Where is it? It's going to be the restaurant. And we now have dining tables, cutlery shelves, and restaurant... reception. Okay, so I think these are those? Are these that one? Words? Yes, they are. It's just a slightly different colour, I think. Yeah, just the blue. Okay, right. I'll not bother with that one. So all I've done is place in two sofas. So not exactly massively. Done anything, exceptional here, but let me go ahead and get all of the money spent on the rooms. Let's see, so pipette, or the eyedropper, some people call it. Your mileage may vary. And there we go, there's all of the flooring and the walls and everything else, which is all good. And obviously I'm not getting in more... Is that 9 out of 9 occupancy? Yes, it is. I'm not getting in any more workers because we've got time and I just want that money to slowly roll in. Let's see here. Checked in guests. We have Sassy Brittany, and they are a brat. Okay, so hopefully we will get our very first... rating sooner rather than later, and that'll be Santorini completed. But I'm definitely going to build these rooms up here. I'm not just going to leave when we haven't made it all. So I can't place this item in here. Why not? Because they haven't made the flooring yet. Maybe it is possible. It is possible. Okay. So how long have they checked in for? Let's double check. So it is this person. Book days 2, planned days left 1. Okay, that's fine. And we will pay, or we will be paid, should I say, 7,696 generic units of currency for the privilege. Okay, that's fine, I guess. In terms of upgrades, we do have 5 points, so I could possibly get some more stuff. Luxurious toilets, luxurious bedding, energizer, staff endurance has increased. You know what? Yeah, why not just get some nice passive bonuses? Sometimes it's worth doing something like that. We also got another rating as well, which is, let's see. So we have a new guest review from Hemera Beach, a sunbather, and we are on 87%. We did get another one, a new guest review from Eric Longwalk, who's a backpacker. What a surprise. And that was 90%. So I was going to say that was the highest, but no, we've got Dean Lennon, another backpacker, 91, and yeah, I think that's about the highest. 91 is probably it. Okay, that's fine. Am I going to change these up here? No, I think I'm going to keep them as they are. Okay, and I'm going to change my mind as well. I'm going to get rid of these workers and get in someone maybe. Yeah, do I get in more? I'll just wait. Although it is a bit of an uphill thing. I should probably go ahead and go structure and material site, and I'll put a material site in there, and it means they're not going all the way back to the van. They just go from there. I believe that's how it works. I believe anyway. Oh, is that saying it's blocked? No, it's not. It's in the sort of machine was out of supply, but it's just being filled now. Okay, fine. So we will get our first review from the brat. That is Sassy Brittany. How many do we have on site? I'm going to assume only the one. Let's see. We have yes, one brat. Okay, and also an item needs repairing. Hang on a second. This fan. It's actually full now, so it was probably just taking a little bit of time. I think we are getting to a point now we might have to get some more staff, but let's just see. Looks like the workers are putting in all of the walls and the floors, and then we can basically copy this over to both sides. Actually, this room here, this is going to be a bit different, obviously, because it probably is twice the size, actually, now that I look at it. Anyway, over to zones and to bedrooms, and that can go bedroom, and then bathroom. Hooray! And popcorn machine.
In this scenario.
Yes, continue.
Hats off to you. You can now choose to stay and further improve your hotel, potentially unlocking more rewards, or set off to tackle new challenges elsewhere.
Okay, so we have completed Santorini, which was the original goal, but I'm not going to just leave this half-built. Let me get rid of the workers and hire in, well, more. Let's go with medium size. So yes, get your first review from a brat. We have now completed that. So Santorini is complete, there you go, and we've unlocked Paris. Lots of other bonus objectives to do as well, but that's a bit of a future us problem. So there you go, there's a lot more workers coming in now, which is good to see. So yeah, they've got the rollers out, they are doing the walls, they're laying the flooring, and then we'll start to populate the room. Let me go down one and select the bed, and then this is going to go in here, although, oh, is that different? No, it is the same. Okay, so that's going to go there, and where do I want this bed? I think there. Yeah, that should suffice. Okay, so I'm just going to do a very similar thing. So I'll just clone one, and then place it, and then basically follow suit. So that's all done. I'm going to go with this ship's wheel, which goes up there, and then on there, because we can. What else do we need? We need this like futon type of thing, which is going to go on there, and then I'm going to place it, the other one in here. There we go. I wonder if them fireworks are actually going to stop. Don't know if you can hear, there's like fireworks going off. Okay. Go up, that goes in there, and I'll put another one in there. Actually, I'll also, while I'm here, one in there, and one's going to go in, actually the other side to there. Okay, just going to spin the camera around. I'm also going to put one in the corridor, because why not? And it's going to be, once again, cloning. So that goes in there, that goes in there. It's not ideal, but what is? And do you want to put that in? That one there. That one there? Yeah, why not? We now need to do the bathroom, so that'll go in... Oh. No, no, it won't. We can't place the item there. What? Hmm? Okay, what am I missing? I'll place the... Ah. Okay. That's bedroom. I thought that was set as... What? Over to... bathroom. Huh. How strange. Okay, I must have just clicked on it correctly, and that now goes and fits in nicely. Right, the problem with this is I basically... I basically went with the sort of almost mirror, and... But not at the same time. You know what? I'm just going to place them in where I can. As long as stuff goes in, that's the main takeaway, isn't it? So that goes in there, that goes in there. I hope that was in the right orientation, but I'm assuming I'll find out sooner rather than later. So that's all good. Placing in, let me just rotate that bath mat to go there and to there. And then we're going to go with this one, and this can actually go in the same location as the other one. Let me just spin this round, and we also want a mirror that goes in there and in there. And is there anything else that's in this one? I don't... Oh yeah, the towel rail, of course. Towel rail, which is going to go there, going to go there. And yes, what else do we need? Actually, I think everything's pretty much done. This one, however, needs an exterior window. Okay, and we've just been given another critic review of 4 out of 5 stars, 6 upgrade points available. It's still seating that's letting us down, I think, but and apparently restaurants dropped right down as well. Okay. I think we might have dropped a food hygiene rating or something like that. Let me just see about placing in this stuff here. And 1, 2, 3. Looks like we've got good visibility. Maybe I don't put a window in the toilet around there. No, I don't think I'll bother. What we'll do is go to here and see what else we can place. I mean, a sofa would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll place a sofa in here. We're going to go with probably in the dark one. That can go maybe in that corner. And like some sort of like desk would be nice, but I don't know if there is one. Oh, there's a bookcase. There's arcade machines. There's... If I really wanted to, I could place a piece of hotel signage inside that room. You know what would be good? A nice full-length mirror, which is going to go in here. Okay, that should mean then, if we go to max speed, that this one is now done. So, yes, this is saying it has a checked-in guest of a brat, and the other one has got the same thing, I think. This is Serenity Cyprus, who's a backpacker. I don't know why they've went in that one. Okay, and who have we got in for this person? This is Ivy Meadow, who's a backpacker as well. Okay, so it might just be because it was sort of half built, and they've checked in when it was half built because it was, you know, that's what they're wanting, and now it'll cycle over to the brats. But we're going to leave it there for now for this look at Hotel Architect. Like I said, my main goal was to basically complete Santorini, which is 4 out of 4, so we've done that. So let's just go up to the world map, and we can see that Gothenburg, I have completed. Santorini, we've done as well, and then you've got Paris here, which is more of a well, to my personal preference, a nicer temperature. I'm guessing St. Anton is the other way, and you'll need heaters. Yeah, the temperature is low. But let me know if you want to see more of Hotel Architect. Obviously, there's Paris and there's St. Anton, and the rest sort of coming soon. I'm guessing, like I say, London's going to be in. But yeah, glad I went back and completed Santorini. It's been good. And well, let me know what you think in the comments. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.